Hello and welcome back to another episode of Project Oarai. There's no intro in this one, we're just going to get straight into the episode. And I want to start off before I start talking about the episode and kind of what's going on and why things are a little bit different. I want everyone's help with the name of the city. As you'll know from the first episode of the city, I was meant to kind of bring up what we're going to call the city and how we're kind of going to go about it, and I just completely forgot about it at the time. Now, I don't want to name this city at all. I want you all to name the city. But there are going to be some conditions on what we're going to call it. We're not going to call it anything silly and ridiculous and just all around crazy. So here is what I kind of want. I want the name to at least be Japanese themed. So that one is a must. Obviously, we're building a Japanese themed city, and kind of everything really at this point. So obviously the name has to be Japanese themed, unless the name that you have is very unique and different. In that case, I might make an exception. But yeah, I want it to kind of be Japanese themed. If not, let's throw a caution to the wind and just make it very unique and different. So yeah, just you can say as many as you want. If you've got like 2 or 3 ideas for the name of the city, you're more than welcome to throw them into the comment section. And then what I'm thinking is, once we've got like quite a few of the names, I'm thinking, this is if we can get quite a few different names, I'm thinking that I'll put up a community poll with all the names, and then I'll let you all vote on the name. I'm not sure how that's going to go, because I can imagine everyone just voting for their name only, and it just kind of being like 10%, 10%, 10%, 10% all the way down the board, or however many names we end up getting. So yeah, I might have to delve a little bit more thinking into this depending on what actually happens. But yeah, that's my plan. If we get enough names, I'll make a community poll, and then we'll just have an all-out voting war on which name is going to be picked. But yeah, got to be Japanese themed, or it's got to be unique, different. You know, we're not going to call the city cheeseburger. So yeah, before anyone says that, we're not going to call it that. So yeah, that is what I need your help with the most. So if you'd be as kind as to leave a comment on a name of your choice, I would much appreciate that. Now, let's get into the episode, shall we? So this is actually, it's kind of 3 episodes merged into one episode, and I know I told you all about OBS kind of crashing and freezing again, and it's driving me loopy, and all that kind of lovely stuff. Now, a friend of mine recommended getting a capture card to kind of, can't remember how he explained it, but he said it should take some stress off while actually recording and stuff like that. And it was meant to come on the 16th. I think it got delayed to, I can't remember, because it's actually already turned up. 2 days after they said that it was going to get delayed, it didn't get delayed, and it was at my door. So that's a win-win. And I've put it through the ringer. I had City Skylines open, and I had ESO open at the same time. No crashing, no nothing. It would record. No stuttering, no nothing. I tried multiple things, like having my usual 50 web pages open at the same time. I started stopping OBS, starting it over and over again. No problems whatsoever. So it looks like for the foreseeable future, we are back to filming episodes properly, because what I've kind of been doing is I'll record loads of stuff, and then I'll look over at OBS and I'll see that the screen's just frozen. And the footage after that point is basically dead and gone. There's no way of recovering it. I can only recover up to the point of where it froze. And sometimes I'll have been building for like 20-30 minutes afterwards, which might be like a full section finished, and then I've got to remake that section. And sometimes it might freeze again, and it's just super annoying. So this episode, to kind of get all the bad stuff in the past and to start moving forward as we means to go on, this is going to be the footage of 2 or 3 episodes that I've tried to film, because once I try and build an area and it freezes multiple times, I get so annoyed that I just go somewhere else and build, because I'm sick of seeing the same area that keeps crashing on me or whatever OBS is doing. And I can't really make episodes out of them because there's bits missing, and so I am sorry for that. There are going to be some little time jumps in this episode where some stuff's going to be built and you won't get to see it. And as much as that annoys me, it annoys me having to record it 20 million times. And so this is basically the end of that. There'll be no more bits missing unless I want them missing after this point, which, if you'll know me from my first episodes, I like to show everything, because I know that there's a small percentage of people that kind of, like to see everything. Like, I'm one of them people. I like to watch someone build from start to finish. I get really upset when I see time skips on stuff, because I just like to see how everything's done, because I think it's really cool to see the little tweaks and how they get around set and designs and stuff. I think it's really cool. But yeah, that's all gone now. We're going to start as we mean to go on from this point, and touch wood, we never encounter this problem again, because if so, I might have a bit of a breakdown about it. But no, yeah. Basically, I'm going to be detailing the back of this train station, which I was hoping to get done in the first city episode, but there was just so much that needed doing, I didn't have time for it to fit it in that episode. So we're going to be detailing and building the front of this section. And there's also going to be some blocks around the train station that I wanted to kind of fill out to get that feel of the city centering around the train station, and how it's going to expand outwards, and how that's kind of going to take shape, and how it's going to form really over time. Because I'm still not sure on what I'm going to be building. I'm kind of just looking at Google Earth, and every time I load up and have a little look, now I'll be able to like play properly now, because OBS will be working. So I'll be able to kind of get the layout, because I'm kind of struggling thinking at the moment where the city centre is, or the train station at least. I'm wondering how I'm going to make that merge on the left where the beach is, how I'm going to make it merge from skyscrapers to then lower buildings to then maybe some industrial stuff or some small commercial stuff. Not really too sure. But now I can finally sit down and try and figure out how I'm going to make that all work. Because, yeah, we're finally going to be able to, so I am excited for that. Okay, so before I start rambling on about loads of other stuff, I just want to close out the rest of this by saying thank you for watching, and basically just listening to what I had to say, if you stuck around to hear it all. And also, don't forget to leave a comment with your recommendation for the name of the city. I'm really looking forward to seeing what names you all come up with. I'm actually quite looking forward to it, to be honest. So, with all that being said, I want to thank you all for watching, and like always, I'll see you all in the next one.
Bye.